Fred Rodriguez is having or piquing interest from PSG because his contract situation might not enable him to get a contract extension or renewal at Manchester United, although United triggered the option 1 year he had on his contract. Then Cody Gakpo to United payment deal structure has been revealed, and what exactly PSV want from United if they should go on and really allow this day to materialization. And lastly, we're going to talk about United planning to go back or to return to the US in the preseason. That has been confirmed, and now preparations are being concluded to see to it that United should go on and hold another preseason down in America. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Yesterday you knew what happened. The draw was taken. United was drawn against Charlton in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, and obviously that is like sending us to the semi-final to face the would-be other 3 teams that will join United onto that level in there at the club known as Manchester United. Rock and David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner. That's the place to be. So let's jet with this. Let's kickstart off this podcast with a story coming in from Netherlands, revealing to us that PSV want at least 50 million euros for Cody Gakpo. It's not so much about the bid, but the way it's paid and what is added. If Manchester United or Real Madrid want him, it has to be quick money. That's it. Now, this story is being reported by Rikik Elfrink. He's a PSV watcher who really keeps reporting news coming in from PSV. And now PSV have already shown interest that they want to sell the player because they want to see to it that their books of accounts do balance. And how do they balance? They'll only balance if at all they sell Cody Gakpo for 50 million euros. That is like 44 million pounds if at all you convert according to the rate right now. But for the amount of money, we all knew that it's between 50 million euros and 50 to 55 million euros. That's the amount of money that PSV will be calling for. And the way they want it to be paid is really what you're going to discuss about. That is the structure of payment of Cody Gakpo to Manchester United. We are being told that it's not so much about the bid, but the way it's paid and what is added. That's it. Meaning that the way it's paid and what's added, it's like the upfront fee and the add-ons, or the guaranteed fee and the add-ons. How much are you paying us upfront, and how much are really going to be the add-ons? That is the structure of the deal, meaning that they want that the money to be paid quick. So that means the clauses of United, like him winning a Ballon d'Or, won't be welcomed in this structure. They won't be welcomed because they want quick money, and they want to put in they want United to put clauses in the deal that can be achievable in a very quick period of time, like 10 goals a season, you pay us this amount of money. Qualifying for the Champions League, you pay us for this amount of money. Winning the Premier League or winning the Carabao Cup trophy, you pay such and such amount of money. If at all he makes such and such number of appearances a season, you pay such and such amount of money. That is what this deal was all about. And obviously, Cody Gakpo to United looks like it's happening because Ten Hag has gone ahead to talk to the agent, and obviously is talking to Cody Gakpo to see that he convinces him to come and join the club called Manchester United. So I believe that payment plan or structure for Cody Gakpo to Manchester United is the one that is really going to either accelerate this deal or delay the deal. So according to the situations in which we are, with the fixture that I showed you that we're going to be playing in January, almost every week we're going to be playing 2 games until we play the Man City game. I believe we need a player called Cody Gakpo to come in and do the needful, because we are blessed that Anton Martial has gone ahead to play 3 consecutive games, and almost every game has been playing 70 minutes, and he has not yet gotten an injury. Remember, the last time he started a game against Everton, he came in through and played 29 minutes only. But when he returned at Aston Villa at Old Trafford, he played like 70. Then when he played for Fulham, when he played against Fulham, he played close to 78 minutes. Then the recent game we played on Wednesday, he played 70 minutes and was taken off the field of play by Erik ten Hag. It shows you that he's nearing that level of playing full 90 minutes, because match fitness is different from training fitness. You must be fit. You might be training fit, but not match fit. So the match fitness levels at which we believe we are going to be for Anton Martial are really important, and to go on and really manage him very well, you need another player to come in through and do the needful as soon as possible, especially in the first week of January. I believe this deal of Cody Gakpo must have been done. And remember, we are really having a vacuum in the backup position of the right back, because Diego Dalot is injured, and you are playing with a player that the manager doesn't even want to keep at the club, that is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who is on the market to be sold to either West Ham, Wolverhampton Wanderers, or Crystal Palace, after that assist he put up when United was beating Burnley by 2-0. So the payment structure is the one that is really going to either quicken this deal or really slow it down. But I believe this deal is going to happen, and Real Madrid won't snap this player from us, because if he's to go to Real Madrid, I believe he knows that his chances of starting are really minimal, because they're having Karim Benzema and the likes of Rodrigo have been used by Ancelotti a lot to read the line, to see to it that they really score in those goals for a team called Real Madrid. So I believe we are having an upper hand, and our discussions and negotiations are the ones that are really going to let us down. If at all we really go ahead and really negotiate the payment structure well, then Cody Gakpo might come to United as soon as possible. The other story that has really shocked me that came in through this morning is all about Freddy Rodriguez. Freddy Rodriguez came in here in 2018. He has spent, I think, 4 years now at the club. He had signed a deal of 4 years with an option of 1 year, and obviously, as he was really in his last year of his contract at United, that 1 year that option year was triggered. When it was triggered, that means he's here for another season of 2023-2024. But he was not only the only player whose 1 year option was triggered. That of Rashford was triggered. That of Luke Shaw was triggered. Diego Dalot was triggered. And that of David De Gea was triggered. And why did the team or the manager or the board of United decide to do so? They don't want teams to come in January to talk to their clients. That means they are really safe with another season with them. So they are going to use the next 6 months of the year of 2023 to see to it that they give these players new contracts, especially De Gea, Shaw, and Rashford. For Freddie, it's still doubtful. That's it. And we've been told by Alex Tuck, he's a sports reporter for DX Pro Sports. He works on BBC and Stratford Paddock, that PSG want Freddy Rodriguez. Manchester United are ready to listen to offers, providing they meet their 30 million price tag valuation. Obviously, is it Jacob Robson, United correspondent for the Goal, came out and told us that Erik ten Hag has not approved the contract extension of Freddie, and he wants to see him out of the club in the summer. And the reason as to why this was triggered, because United want to get some money out of Freddie. Reason being, we lost a lot of money from the players of United. You know that very well. United lost a lot of money for Paul Pogba going for free, Cavani, Juan Mata, Jesse Lingard, and Nemanja Matic. Close to 5 players leading the exodus of United, all out of United, when they are free agents. Close to £100 million were lost. So right now, United, as they are planning to go on and bring in new players, they don't want to go on and repeat from their past mistakes. That's why they've triggered the contract, and they've gone ahead to put a price ceiling on Freddy Rodriguez, that is £30 million. And I believe him at 30 years it's not a bad amount of money. And if at all PSG has gone ahead to show interest in this player, then I think they can go on and really pay this amount of money. But my worry is this really a genuine interest? Because PSG has players like Verratti in the midfield. They're having Vitinha. They're having Vitinha. This other guy that was playing for Lille, the Portuguese guy that has dreads. Sanchez Renato is there, and very many other players in the midfield. And when you look at the way they've been signing their players, they've been signing players at the age of 23, between 20 and 25 years of age. Ekitike is 19, Vitinha is like 20. There is this other midfielder they signed from Italy. I've forgotten his name. He was linked to Arsenal and Manchester United. He's like 24, 25, but Freddy is 30. I don't know what are they interested in Freddy. And this deal is really under the magnifying glass to see to it that we get more and more information on whether there is genuine interest on Freddy to PSG or not. And we've been told that PSG want Freddy. United are ready to listen to offers, providing they meet their 30 million price evaluation. One thing I can go in and confirm here is simple. There is genuine interest of United to go on and sell Freddy, because Ten Hag wants Frankie de Jong or Enzo Fernandez or Caicedo at United next summer. And I believe we can even go in for Gravenberch, because Gravenberch was a very good player for Erik ten Hag at at Ajax, but he's at Bayern Munich and is not getting enough playing time. So there might be need for him to be sold in the January transfer window or the summer to see to it that he really gets in the amount of money the playing time that he wants, because he missed out the World Cup because of not being fielded into the starting 11 of Bayern Munich by Nagelsmann, and that costed him the World Cup. And I believe Van Gaal really did a very bad decision, according to me, because that midfield of Netherlands in the World Cup wouldn't have looked the same with Gravenberch. Gravenberch with Frankie de Jong is a very beautiful midfield. So I believe that we can go in and bring in other players, but United want to go on and really offload Freddy because they know that he's not part of the manager's plan. And secondly, ever since he came in at Manchester United, inconsistency has been painted all over his career. He can come and give you some 2-3 good games, and in the next games you look for Freddy and he'll be nowhere to be seen. Unless otherwise, he's going to come out and really put in a shocking season, because players go on and do this. When they are wanting new contracts, they can come in and score goals or and put in performances that they've never put in before, and Freddy can go ahead and really do it, because there are games at United that are going to call for his involvement, like in the UEFA Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and very many more. I believe the reason as to why Freddy never played this game of football is because the game of football we beat Burnley is because United had been resting for a very long time, and the manager thought that he could go in for his elite side. But in the game of Charlton, I'll expect players like Freddy to come in and play, because after playing Charlton in the midweek, on the weekend we will be playing Man City. So that confirms to you that we should be at a level of really bringing the Freddys to go on and really get the job done. With Bruno Fernandes also suspended that game of football, so you expect Freddy to come in through and get that job done. Now, lastly, we are talking about the preseason of Manchester United, and this is Samuel Lucas coming in from the Manchester Evening News. Close source to the club of United, you can even refer him to as the fly on the wall. He's telling us that Manchester United are finalizing details of a preseason tour of the United States for this summer. So, United is returning to the US ever since they were there with Jose Mourinho. I think the last game we played, is it Real Madrid, when Antonio Martial went ahead to dazzle all plow through for Madrid players, and then scored a very beautiful goal. I think he set that ball for, is it Lingard? And I think that's the season when he signed Lukaku. And he joined us in America that preseason. But all in all, the fact is we are returning to America. Teams like Chelsea, Everton, Arsenal, Man City were in America last summer. Now this summer, it's going to be United. And I don't know which other teams are really going to go ahead and be the join United there, but you expect other big teams to go on and be that side. It's going to be good to see to it that United is in the US, and let's see whether we will have the capability to go on and report some good news for United from that side in the US, because the time zones are really different. But you know, us here, we take long to sleep, but obviously the club is returning to go on and play the preseason there. Remember, last summer we were in Thailand, from Thailand to Melbourne, Australia. Then we returned to UK. United went to Oslo, played a game with Atletico Madrid where we were beaten by 1-0, and returned to Old Trafford to play Roy Volcano in that game that ended 1-1. So I believe it's really going to be something great for Manchester United to go back to US. That means no stopover. No stopover like we did to Thailand, then we returned to US, meaning that it's really going to be something great to see to it that things go the right way. So guys, thank you very much for watching in through. I go by the names of Rock and David. Your reactions to Freddie, to PSG, United calling in for £30 million. What are your thoughts about it? Cody Gakpo to United, payment plan structure is what is delaying this deal, because they want 50 million euros, but the way you're going to pay them should be quick and not delayful for the PSV side, because they badly need the money. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly today, because he's the reason as to why we are here, and he has given us the air to breathe, and obviously given us life and protection. I'm out. Bye-bye, my mates. Remember, think one day left for Christmas. That is Saturday. And the game of United that we are playing next is going to be played on Tuesday against Nottingham Forest. I'm out.